why you made
Mm,
it so that the
we're live.
okay, well, I just figured out that why you made it so that I can't add myself to the stream. You don't want me starting the stream without you anymore.
What up, fish people? Kenny E. And with the troublemaker, Danny E. with me again tonight. So let me go into the quick hellos. I know it's early, but we'll get this done. Bigfoot Push Tanks first in tonight. What's going on, Dennis? Good to see you, buddy. Lisa NJ in the house. What's going on, Lisa? Griffin Fish Room. I hope you're doing good, Griff. Pepling Creek Aquatics in the house. What's going on, Pep? Lost my train of thought. There's Mr. Matt with Liquid Zoo. Now, listen, guys. Mr. Matt is coming out of retirement with a fury and is going to do a Fish Fam YouTube channel soon. I believe he's already dropped the link. Matt, you're one of my moderators now, so drop the link to your new channel. Anyway, guys, we know what all he's done for the Fish Fam and all the stuff with all the cool links and whatnot. Head on over there and check out his new channel as well. Show the man some love. All right, moving right along. Scotty, the fish freak. What is up, man? What is the Scotty count? I wonder if he broke 100 yet. I'm going to check that out, too. Mystery Snails Guardian. What's up, Miss Annette saying snailed it? Mary Beth, welcome. John with My Fish Tanks. What's going on, buddy? Catfish Nation in the house. What's up, bub? Carol Cox. Yes, Carol. I just responded. Now I drew a blank. Anyway, appreciate you watching our channel.
He was just
Vibes
talking about
Aquatics.
you.
I'm telling you guys, the good news is I am a week from tomorrow going to be able to finally, hopefully, get this all behind me. I haven't been my normal self, but I'm pretty sure within 2 weeks of that surgery, I'll be back to normal. Hopefully, if all goes well. I'll be my chipper self. Vibes Aquatics, what's going on, buddy?
Carol Brazel, I know exactly what you're talking about. Last week, I had every single tank done in the house, and now I have to have it done this following week. All done because Ken's surgery's on Monday. So
I'm going to help her intensely this whole week to help her get, because I can still hold hoses right now.
he can hold a hose.
Yep. Michelle E., how are you? Gina's Reef, welcome. There's the other Carol, Miss Carol Broswald. What's going on? Says, whew, feel like I have all my takes done.
That's what I just commented on.
I know. Well, maybe you should stop jumping ahead of me or start naming. Skull Aquatics, what's going on? Michael Morgan, welcome. I'm going to kick your butt in a minute. Only Oscars, how are you? BJ Palmer in the house, what's going on? Stephen P.
Hi, BJ. I was just
the MC of Fishtoberfest, and going to be doing a video or a live performance at Fishtoberfest. Stephen P., check out his channel too. Great guy, great content. And Stephen P., if I don't know if you had your new date figured out, but if you do, drop the link to that as well. You're welcome to. Or one of my mods can. Aqua Balls, Mr. George, how are you? Did you hit that 1K yet, George? Vibes Aquatics. I said, hello. MNC in the house. What's going on? Paul McCarthy. I've been seeing this guy all day. Every stream I go to, he's with me right there. There's Mr. Johnny from Dan's Fish. Hope you're doing well, sir. Paul Sotero. Good to see you, my friend. Laura Sutton. Good to see you. Ginger Graves in the house. What's up, Ginger? Mr. Fishymon, welcome. Oh, and there's our beloved son.
Aw. Hi.
Hello, Mr. Jeremy Edwards.
Thank you for coming and supporting your good old mom and dad.
Miss Lady Diane, how are you? Says only here for the Danny laughs.
Good.
Regina Phalange, welcome.
Aquaball says I'm 40 away from 1K this week.
Surf City Cichlets, welcome to our stream. And I understand that you met Dr. Anthony last week. What's funny about these guys is Dr. Anthony and them became friends because they saw each other on YouTube. And then after talking to each other outside of YouTube, they found out that they're only like 2 blocks away from each other or 2 miles or something. Travis Meyer, what's going on, bud? Uh-oh, am I Travis? I'm liking you already, buddy. Skull! We got 2 of them now. We got a Travis Meyer and Zeta Dudu. This is going to be a good Vikings year with all these Vikings fans in the house, too. Good.
Oh, Lord, preserve us.
Oh, my God, Carol Cox. I'm going to reach through here and get you. She says, Danny Kenny has a normal self? Oh, and then Paul Sotero followed. Hey, you haters. Paul Sotero, Danica Kenny, when were you ever normal? Okay, I see how it is now. And then Canasteel comes in. I'm here with the giggles with Danny.
Yay! You know, laughter is the best medicine. I went to a baby shower yesterday, and laughter absolutely saved the day yesterday.
Jimmy P, how is it? Well, you got to tell them why. Patrick Evelyn, welcome.
Well, it was a baby shower, and it just kept everybody so happy during the whole baby shower. There started to be some drama, you know, family drama, not my family, but other people's families, drama and everything. And it was stressing the little mama to be out. And I just started going in, telling jokes and laughing with people and getting them involved in stuff. And we just started an entire giggle fest. And it just made the baby shower just get fun.
Mr. Rack's in the house. What's going on, bud? Now, if you got all been keeping up with him, Bird Garden's been doing some killer stuff on birds. Go to the Bird Garden channel. Also, he did a segment recently on Hawaiian birds, which Danny and I love that because we spent almost 2 years in Mr. Hawaii. We love seeing the different type of birds there. All right.
Paul Sotero, hey, Danikin Aquatics, what's new in the fish room? We do have new stuff in the fish room.
Canasteel Valley Cichlets says, do not give Kenny any power tools. I agree, buddy. Sage, welcome to her.
Chris the Mad Aquarius, hello.
Chris the Mad Aquarius. He will be another one of our great speakers at Fishtoberfest, as well as the other gentleman I spoke about, Mr. Dr. Anthony, along with Bentley Pasco and Mr. Alex from A Sickly History Living in Your Aquarium. What are you laughing at now, Edwards? Richard Reynolds, welcome.
I'm just reading the comments. Paul McCarthy says, I love being surrounded by happy people. Me too.
Miss Jenna P., what's going on?
And yes, Jeremy, he did say Mr. Hawaii. That's funny.
I might as well talk about that right now.
Okay. What?
So starting this Friday, guys, I will be doing a stream solo. Danny, well, she'll participate when she can, but I'm not going to make her commit to it because she's usually busy. Well, she works and Fridays after work, and then she gets her little. Danny's like most people, an hour nap, it makes you feel great. Danny's more like, I need 2 hours type nap to make her feel great. She really does.
That's not true anymore. I call fib on that.
Well, which would you rather have, an hour or 2 hours?
Really, nowadays, an hour and a half.
Okay, all right, straight in the middle. So neither one. I like your style, lady. Yeah. But anyway, guys,
I'll compromise with you on this.
Mr. Alex was nice enough to give me back my Friday night. So I was missing it. I need my 2 nights a week, and that's it. I told him if I could have it back, Alex, that'd be great. Alex wasn't really liking the 7:30 time anyway, because this is the time of year Alex likes to go out to the concerts and stuff. His wife and him are really into the music scene. So it works perfectly for me. I'm an old man. I ain't going to concerts. I could be on the stream Friday nights. Works for me. But I won't tell you who. But the trio that's going to be on with me Friday nights is going to be amazing. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a great time. It'll be myself and two co-hosts, and that's all I'm going to say about it. But it is amazing event. It's going to be fun, fun stream. Well, it's because when I get with those two guys, it feels like an event usually to me. So anyway, guys, that's coming up. The other thing too, I wanted while I'm still going through the names, you guys keep piling in, is you guys, if you're in the Tennessee or any state that touches, you got an amazing event going on this weekend called Aquaticon. That's with James with Fish Room Fever and Kenny with Aquamarine. I hope I didn't butcher that, Danny. I always screw up his name of his store, but they're doing an amazing event this weekend. It should be huge. If you're looking for deals on fish, plants, tanks, whatever, it's going to be a huge event. And I'm sure one of my mods has the link for that. We'll put that in chat too. If you are in those areas, I'm telling you, if I could have a fish event that was less than 5 hours, even, I'm proof of it. I went to Seattle this weekend. In one or 2 weeks, I've drove 2.5 hours south, 3 hours north for fish events. So I'm a fish geek, and I try to be around it as much as I can. But
this is true. He did.
Seattle, now that I'm on that subject, we might as well talk about that. That was flipping amazing, guys. I went up there, and I mean, the Seattle club was just so inviting, introducing me to everybody. The only regret I have is that I didn't get to say hello to Alyssa Bentley. But the reason I did it, this poor girl, picturing processing 1,500 plus items for sale, she's the one that's having to do them before they go up to the table so it can go up on this. I was impressed by their auction, by the way. I mean, I'm hoping that I can incorporate some of the things I learned into Guppus, because I was geeked out a little bit by their processes. They had
show them the bucket.
I will. I'll have to go get it, but we'll get on. Anyway, it was a great event. They had 2 to 3 people that you could pay at, like if you wanted to leave at different times. They had 2 to 3 different people doing the inputting. Like it sold for $6 or whatever to a member number, blah, blah, blah. And this guy was selling it. I mean, they're doing all that. And then they've got Alyssa Bentley up on the other side, and she's the one attaching the numbers and giving it a description before it even hits the thing so they can put it up on there. Anyway, it was an amazing process. But Alyssa, I know you watch on my replay crew. I appreciate you, girl. I didn't want to come up and bother you because you looked extremely busy. And I will admit, I cut out about maybe 10 minutes before the auction was done. I did a quick breeze through. There's nothing else I wanted to bid because I knew I had a 3-hour drive home. But anyway, I'm rambling. I had a great time. I went up. My very first thing I bought, I was so stoked, out of my mind. I've been looking for a wolffish, guys, so it's been a long time. So anyway, first I was there for about nothing really hit my fancy, and all of a sudden this nice bucket comes up, and it's a wolffish, wild caught wolffish by who else? Dean. So anyway, I jumped all over that. I put my hand up first before anybody. I said, I'll give up back. And crickets after that. Nobody wanted to take on a wolffish. So I got a wild caught wolffish 7-incher for $1. So I'm like, ooh, I can already tell this is going to be my sale. So anyway, something else came up, and then I got a Palmodarium 100-watt heater for $5, and then a 50-watt, or excuse me, 48 to 54-inch LED light came up, brand new in the box too. The heater was brand new too. But anyway, I got the light for like $52 or something, and then I got some 2 shellyfish, itsy bitsy shellyfish with 8 escargot shells for $6. And then I got what were those ones? The Transvias, Judeochromis
Sounds
trans.
like transvestite. It's because
No,
it's
it's transient. Sounds more like transient. But
no,
it.
I don't know.
Well, I got proof right here. I do have my phone on me, and in the Gmail, that's the other thing they did. It was cool. They send you a
Yeah, that's
nice
good.
little email thanking you for coming, and then they also give you a receipt with all the names of the stuff you bought and detailed descriptions. Like
Which is awesome because
on the
if you ever
wolfish I
like
got from
bookmarks,
Dean, it says wolfish wild caught in Peru. Then it gives the scientific name. And then I'd have to blow it up. And it also says this fish will eat other fish. It is a very aggressive predator. And if you don't feed it right, most likely will take chunks out of your other fish. So I got to make sure I feed that tank very well. We don't want
uh,
Mr. Oscar ending up with chunks.
hang on just a second, Kenny. Peplin Creek gave us a $5 super chat. It says, I may or may not be a co host. Dot, dot, dot. Tune in to find out, winky face. And Liquid Zoo gave us a $5 super chat that said, thanks as always for mentioning and promoting Fish Fam Link. Absolutely, Liquid Zoo. Thank you both. Really appreciate it.
Now we love you guys. I love to see the new channels pop up, guys. Every single one of you. I mean, every person in there isn't the same. That's why it's YouTube. You create your own world, man. And when I go out into your worlds, I see different things. And I have a broad range of subscribers. I've got people from outdoors channels. And so I enjoy that kind of atmosphere as well. So I'll get lost in their videos and your videos. And it's just, I'm just enthralled by this YouTube as far as the just sheer massity of this thing and how many unique and awesome worlds I can go to in a matter of 10 minutes. It's awesome. It really is. And without you
so
guys,
true.
what I mean, without them, we wouldn't have nothing. If you guys weren't in my life now, I think I'd be like a guy coming off crack or something in a detox center. I'd probably be shaking and I need my
You need your
interaction.
fish fam.
Yep.
Awesome.
Ooh, she says, super cool surprise. I got a batch of orange flash pistos from the Christmas fish fam auction. I know I have a bunch more. I didn't expect frying a community tank. That happens. That happens to
Wow.
everybody, man.
That's super exciting. Oh my gosh. Too fun.
There's Miss Shanna. Shanna, I was trying to get a hold of you all weekend, girl. I was going to take you up to Seattle with me. Miss Cassie B, I will have you know, video is shot and I plan to post it this evening after I get off my stream.
Of what?
Of the fishbowl. That's what I was out here doing.
Oh. It's sitting there right next to Kenny.
There's Miss Lori. Welcome. Fish Hound Tankins in the house.
A bubble off. Hello.
What's going on, Bubble Off?
I like that name.
I do too.
Just a bubble off.
Mine would be like a million miles down the road, Bubbles Off.
Cassie B. I bought my first clown pleco today. I couldn't find it tonight. You know what? You know what happened to my clown pleco? I put it in my fish tank and then I saw it for a couple of nights after that. And then all of a sudden it disappeared. Completely disappeared. I did not see that thing for 6 months. I'm sitting there really late at night after I fed the fish and I'm just looking in that tank and I happen to glance down and there it is. So now he makes surprising little micro appearances every now
That
and
one
then.
and your snowball pleco does the same thing.
Yes, and my microcynodontis.
What's going on, Mr. Catfish Terry? Welcome. Dave Farrell, welcome. Fanaticals, I love that name. Welcome. Mickey M, you're up late, mister. Welcome to the chat, Mr. Larry D. What's up? Ricky De La Hoyas.
Vibes Aquatic. Let's give the host some love and smash the like button, y'all.
What's going on, Kevin? Good to see you, man. Got a lot of the old crew coming in tonight. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool. Very fun.
Yeah, everybody's telling me the tank I got him in is pretty secure,
Well,
and it's a
what, the
very
wolf tank?
yeah,
Yeah, oh, the wolf
but
fish.
it's only temporary. I'm putting him by himself once they. Oh, I didn't get to tell him what. You interrupted me.
I
So
know.
anyway,
I
so I got
interrupted
the
you.
wolffish. I got the Shelleys, the Transvians or whatever they're called. Cool little Tinganican Judeochromis. It's cool fish. And then I got the cream of the Sance. I got a 125 tall with stand looks almost brand new, doesn't it, Dan? I mean, that stand
Yeah,
looks good
yeah.
for $75. And we put the old testaroonie on it, and we have a full tank after 12 hours of sitting. So got me a tank with no leaks. I am stoked. That is going to be those guys behind Danny's little new tank for a while.
These guys.
And then that tank that is there is going to go down next to all my other bullies in the new room I set up. And that is going to become probably if the wolffish doesn't start taking chunks on anybody, I mean I'd rather him stay in the oh wow, he's actually starting to get a little frisky over there, Danny. See him at the top?
No, it's too
He's in
far away.
yeah, he's getting frisky. He's up at the top just he must be getting hungry. But man, he's a cool fish, man. I love that fish. Geeked out on him for sure.
Da-da-da.
Oh, and I haven't seen her in here yet because I was gonna wait till she came in. But if you guys see Miss Holly, the freaky fish lady, it's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Holly.
What? J. Oliver's Guppies and Aquatics. I just got done unbagging over 1,000 individually bagged guppies from Thailand.
Well, that sounds to me like you're dealing with a fish breeder over there or fish farm that actually cares about their fish.
Wow.
One per bag's a good deal, especially on guppies.
And Scotty the Fish Freak. I want to go to the Triple Crown, but it's so close to the Clash. I'm not sure work will approve. Well, the worst they can say is no. It's always worth asking.
Yeah, I don't think YouTube is the reason Danny and we've always been
What?
fish fanatics. He says, I suppose YouTube made you get at least another 45.
No, we had those before we started YouTube. And in Hawaii, we had racks and racks of tanks, and I was breeding fish like crazy in Hawaii. I mean, that was my whole hobby. And that's why I got so many fish tanks.
What's going on, Daniel Velez? Welcome.
My poor arm has all these slivers in it, so I gotta work on getting all those out when we get off here.
Chris the Mad Chris says I've got a Peruvian rainbow wolffish. Eureka.
That's exactly what we got.
Yep. And he is amazing. Chris, I've been wanting this fish for so long, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then to know that Dean collected it really makes it fun. I'm amazed because he's so much smaller bodied than the rest of those cichlids over there. And he don't care. He's up there showing them, hey, I don't care. You're a jaguar? Psst, get out of my face. He goes, psst, you're a Valleja? Get out of my face. Green tear? Psst, get out of my face. Oscar. The first day I put him in there, it was hilarious. The Oscar thought he was going to go up and show his prowess right off the bat. And he goes down there to get in the wolfface's face, you know. You know how Oscars are curious, got to put their nose on everything. And that thing just reached out and gave him a good little quick bite. And that Oscar doesn't want no part. When that thing's out, Oscar's on the other end of the tank now.
Yeah, that's so funny. He's already got the.
He's literally the smallest fish in there, and he's already got the whole tank like controlled.
But we wanted to make sure he was in with a bunch of fish he couldn't eat. So.
And like I said, if he starts creating too much havoc in here, he'll probably end up getting yanked out of here and put in a tank of his own.
T-Bones Fishy, thank you for the $5 super chat. Kenny and Danny, when you come to Australia, it's not the poisonous snakes and spiders that you got to worry about. It's the magpies are the most dangerous.
I can deal with birds, man.
We
Wow, I
like
am
birds.
so far behind tonight. Mexicali fish keeper, welcome. I'm way behind because I'm.
I know. You have been all night. This is like the first night that you've been like really, really, really behind.
That's because I was talking too much.
Cassie CB wants to know, Cassie B, does duct tape work on mosquito bites? Not that I've ever heard.
No. And Regina says she's spending great time on her tanks, doing water changes. Wow, I must be at least like 5 minutes behind, maybe.
Patrick
There's a T-bone.
says, hello, hello, the hell. The Northwest Coast have all the coolest fish clubs and rare fish and plants. Nah, they're everywhere. You just gotta look.
Well, I will
Learn
tell you,
by the new people.
the third Sunday in May is the Greater Portland Aquarium Society's plant sale. I mean, last year or the last time we did it, I mean, there was a lot of cool plants that went through. And this year, I think you all are going to be shocked with what goes through this year because Danny's been working hard. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, I finally got everything potted and ready to go.
I don't know what she's doing, but we've got plants that are in a 55 down there, and the plant's already outgrown out of the water and it's starting to come out again. So
yeah, I don't know what to do about that.
We got to put it in one of these deeper tanks.
But the buckets that I have them in, or the totes that I have them in, are probably a good 12 inches tall, and some of these plants are going right up out of the top of them. It's like, hello, what am I supposed to do?
No, the ones in the 55
like
I'm talking about, you got like one starting to want the flower at the top of the 55 right now.
It's like, I don't know what's going on there.
Basically, T-Bone, I give them a chance to try to get along. If you think there's going to be a peace, I don't care what kind of cichlids, other than, there are some peaceful ones out there, but South American, Africans, Central Americans, they're all the same type of fish, in my opinion. But you got to give them a chance. Like right now, we got a little jousting going on between the jag and the red tiger moda over there. And they're debating. See that jag? God, I wish the one night I'm not sitting where I could show them this tank behind me. Anyway, they're over there jousting, acting a fool as we speak. But if I've got a habitual troublemaker where the other quality of fish isn't there, then I'll pull them and put them in their own tank. Hence the reason Chewy's in his own tank, and hence the reason Drogonet is in her own tank. Neither of them play well with others.
Yeah. Regina Phalanges gave us a $5 super chat. Happy belated Earth Day.
Happy belated Earth Day.
Boy, the pictures they were showing in contrast on Google were like, oh, gosh.
Yeah, crazy. Right, Atkins.
What?
He says, festivums can go with discus, right, Kenny?
No.
Hence the reason you got them. Yeah, M&C, I don't think there is any way to control those guys. Wait, yeah.
That's those when they go into a tank by themselves. When you've tried everything, nothing's working. Into a tank themselves they go.
Did you get one? Cassie B, she says, I visited a new fish store today and saw my first dragon goby. I would have got it for sure if I saw it. Hillbilly Aquatics, what's going on, buddy?
Says all cichlids have some form of bad attitude, even discus.
Yeah, but I call those minor attitude. That's nothing really.
That's like pick.
Yeah, they pick, and same
You know,
thing with
sometimes they
angels.
can gang up. Yeah, they can be. But we haven't run into that too much with the school that we have, just because I think there's enough people to pick on that it kind of spreads out the aggression a bit.
Oh, you're forgetting one. Kenneth Steele, he says, Chanchos, Trimax, and Dovies are in a class of Satanism by themselves.
Satanism by themselves.
You're forgetting the Haitian cichlid. They're the same way.
uh, Cassie B says, I did not. I try not to make impulse buys. Maybe next time, Kenny.
Cassie B. Be
See?
glad you're not married to either of us, because we're like, I can tell you, I could be at the wet spot, because her and I hang out in different sections of the wet spot, and
Yeah,
I'll be over in the
it's
cyclic
true.
session, and all I'm hearing is, I'm like, oh crap, and then it's followed by a kitty, 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 kitty. I'm like,
Not
oh
that
crap.
bad. I don't think I'm that bad.
Oh yes, you are, when it's something you really wanted.
True. But you don't see the clapping going every time.
Just when you're really excited.
Pepsin Creek says impulse buys are what this hobby is all about. That's why you have multiple tanks. Well, like, so I set that tank up for a very specific kind of fish. Do you know what's in it? Not that fish. So, and I was getting ready to set up a tank right there. And it's down there. You can't really see it because it's all dark. But there's nothing in that yet. But that's only because I haven't filled it with water. I told Kenny the other day there's another tank that's brand new right behind this monitor. Hang on. Can you see it? So I just set that one up the other day. You know what? Kenny put some new fish in it. It's already got fish in it. What the heck?
But I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to bust her out with something. Oh, film back to your other little stand you made there.
This one over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you guys have been following us a while, you know I worked my butt off for 5 days in that room she's in to eliminate all the tanks on the upper level. Oh, Danny, you got to show them. Yeah, just kind of creep back there. She showed you the 2 new tanks. Yeah, move your chair back just a little bit.
Why? Where?
Oh, I guess you're fair.
It's right there. So,
yeah, you see those concrete cinder blocks? Yeah, she's made room for 2 more tanks. 55s.
Well, that one's going to be a 55 or a 75. It's 4 feet long. And then there's that one down there. I don't even know what size that tank is. I need to take the dimensions. And
so Stephen P. and Skipper, one of you is going to be sleeping in the abyss right there.
I'm so sorry. I'm going to try to make sure, though, that this room has like super quiet air pumps and filters and things. I'm going to try not to have this be a noisy room.
Yeah, the Wet Spot has been stepping up their game on the online scene. Yes, they have.
Scotty the Fish Freak says Danny is smart. T-Bone Fishy says, now I got to get myself another gourami. So that's a bonus.
And Nikia says, I love my nasty Haitians.
Lonnie, a.k.a. Looney Tunes, hello.
What's up, Lonnie? Welcome.
So
ABC,
yeah.
Mr. Kenny, welcome. Sorry,
but you'll notice that when I set up the cinder block tanks, they're always temporary.
Uh-huh. There ain't nothing temporary about any of that.
I make them out of cinder blocks because in my mind I can tell myself that is temporary.
But Danny, you got to understand, when she decides she wants to move on from temporary, it's like, I want this now, so I'll have to like break all that stuff down in like a weekend One-armed, mind you. I'll be
One
dragging.
armed.
I'll be dragging those things with one arm.
No, I'll tell you how badly I wanted this temporary stand. This is actually really funny. I asked Ken to leave me his truck one day. And we all know Ken's injured, so he can't do much. So I went to Home Depot and I bought all those cinder blocks.
Oh, hold on, Danny. There's the birthday girl just came in. Happy birthday, Holly. Love you, sister.
Oh, well, thank you, Biotope Creations. That's fabulous. This is Danny. Sorry, I've been super busy lately. I'll send that plan out to you this week. I already have to go to the post office anyway. All right.
Don't ever sweat it, Kitty. We ain't tripping.
Somebody said like the one-armed paper hanger.
Yeah, dude. It's irritating
It went
because
like flying by. Oh,
when
Carol
you're in the
Russell.
heat of doing things, you forget you're injured. And then instantly you're reminded you're injured, you know?
Yeah, so I did all of this stand while he was at work so that he didn't mess with any of it. And then I had my dad cut my boards. So I've got a tank on the bottom, 2x4s on this one down here. Now, question. So it wobbles just a little teeny tiny bit, but I told Kenny it won't do that once it's filled up. Should I make it level and like cut a board that's specifically for that
What
size?
she's not telling you is she has one section of about this much and about this much holding that big, and it's a 50-gallon
It's
wide
not a
tank.
50 gallon. It's like a 30-gallon tank. 40 maybe.
Only because she's not the one that will clean up the mess it makes when I'm right.
Regina Phalange says, "You two are inspiring. My husband is interested in my tanks, but can't be bothered with anything that requires elbow grease."
Well, here's what you do, Regina. If you don't mind doing the hardcore scraping and cleaning and all that stuff, what you do is you just have him hold the drain hose and the fill hose, and at least that's keeping your mind off it, and he'll be watching that while you're doing the other things.
So I've been painting this blue on all the backgrounds of my tank because I really like this blue. It's very pretty and it makes things pop. Like I was asking him, this is a black background tank, and you can see the black background up here and everything. But then there's that blue. Which tank is your eye drawn to first? The blue one, at least for me. It's the only thing that stops and arrests me at this tank is the actual fish in it.
What's going on, Brian? Welcome. Appreciate it. We always appreciate the likes.
Yes, we do.
And let me go through this real quick, too. Shout out my members. I'd appreciate you guys. Melissa Jaswald, welcome. Mr. T-Bone Fishies, welcome. 13 months as a member. We appreciate you. Snoochie Booch, Regina Flange, welcome. Or thank you. Only Oscars. Appreciate you. Eric Wyrock, appreciate you. He's been a member now 11 months. Miss Jess with Mains, Tails, Furs, and Fins has been a member for 12 months. Atkins Nature Aquariums has been a member for 13 months. Science Gal Fishing, 2 months she's been a member. Appreciate you. Metalhead Aquatics have been members for 2 months. Mr. the Alex with the Secret History Living in Your Aquarium for 3 months. Terry's Tropical Tanks for 5 months. Kevin Leong, 4 months. Where has Kevin been? I haven't seen Kevin in forever. DD's Fish Den.
You should call him.
I'm going to. You've been a member for 4 months. We appreciate you. Fantastic Freaks. Even though he's a Packer fan, I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Liquid Zoo, 4 months. And Miss ADHD Aquatics, who's going to be having a baby soon. Well, not soon, but she is very happy about that. But welcome. She's been a member for 6 months. And Rico Stan for 5. Mr. Stephen P for 5. Chattanooga Ed, 13 months. Miss Patty's Petite Tanks, 12 months. Miss Lisa NJ, 14 months. S for 7 months. Bates and Genetics for 12. Now that is a guy. If you guys hear, see, or Bates, and let me know. I haven't seen that guy in ever. I'm actually starting to get worried about him and Emily because they haven't been to a fish club in a while either. Degenerate Fish Keeper, Mr. Jason. He's been a member for 9 months. Chalupa No Tomatoes, 11 months. King and Queen Cichlids, Mr. Photographer now, 11 months. Him and Liz are out taking cool pictures. Carrie Habercorn, she's another one, 12 months. I haven't seen you in a while. Jason with Redfish, Bluefish, 12 months. T's Fish Tanks, 12 months. J. Olivers and Guppies, 12 months. Appreciate you guys. HSIF More, or Fish Room spelled backwards, 12 months. Fish Room Fever, my boy James, 12 months. Carol Cox has been for 13 months. Man, I didn't know I even had this many members over a year already. You guys are amazing. Texas Fish Room, 13 months. The Chubby Guppy, 13 months. Roland Holtz, my good Greater Portland Aquarium sidekick, 14 months. Lonnie Parish, 14 months.
You have the wrong shirt on, Kenny.
What?
Never mind.
Fish Room Fever. I got Fish Room Fever.
Yeah,
on.
you did Fish Room Fever, and you were reading Portland Aquarium Society on the lag time. It was pretty funny, actually. Sorry.
I Hate Stupid People Tank Tribe. Welcome. And Peplin Creek Aquatics. Both Peplin and Steph with I Hate Stupid People Tank Tribe have been with me for 14 months. You guys are all amazing. I wanted to take the time to thank you guys. I've been slacking in that area. We appreciate all of you. What are you laughing at? Who's making fun of us now?
It's just Patty's Petite Ting says HSIF More forgot about this membership. LOL. T-Bones Fishies, thank you. It says, I'll give you guys another 5 because I love you guys. You make my Monday morning every week. Great laughs and a great time, all the time entertaining us.
We appreciate you, T-Bone.
So sweet.
Miss Patty, I hope she's going to the Triple Crown because I want to meet her finally, too. I think she's going to be a hoot to meet in person.
Well, I asked her. She's right here in the chat.
Hello, Miss Patty.
Kim wants to meet you face to face.
I want to see your face.
I want to see your face. I know. People tell me, I miss your face. And I'm like, I love it when people say that. Because I miss people's faces too, especially when we're all wearing masks. Yay! We're not wearing masks.
Melvin Reese says, hey, Patty, can I get a tank club? Amen? Amen!
That's awesome.
Oh. This Sunkiss is addicting, man.
Sunkissed. The drink Sunkissed?
Yeah.
Oh. You have been drinking a lot of it lately. Probably more soda pop than you should be drinking.
Oh, man. Patty says she can't come, but she's sending Degenerate as a poor excuse for a substitute.
Well, that's not a nice thing to say.
Hey, I haven't met Jason either, so I'll be stoked. But Patty, we got to hook up, man. We got to see you one of these days.
ABC Aquatic Biotype Creation wants to know if
yes, Kenny, you can share your 500 sub giveaway. Absolutely.
Yes.
I know, Kevin, isn't it? Man, it's addicting too. It's so good. That's probably the reason I'm at 215 pounds now.
Yeah. So Kenny's been working with me on trying to get the new 100-gallon in here, and we'll move out this 75 downstairs. And then what else? What else was some of the big things that we're doing?
So now, because we're doing that, we've decided now to put our colony of Frontosa in the 300 gallon because we think that would be best for them to get maximum size. I was torn though because I was thinking the couple of these South Americans would look cool in that too, which it might. I tend to teeter because I kind of want the Frontosa up here, but at the same time, they like that water a little closer to the 80 mark. I don't know if this is a stable enough environment for them because it gets so cold sometimes in the winter out there.
Yeah. I don't know. Stability wise, I'm not sure that would be a good move. Just don't know.
Under normal terms, Kevin, it's not too bad on me. We just usually I leave the sand and all in it and we just move it. But the
Yeah.
new way is probably going to have to take everything out, which if you look at that tank, it's going to be, I wish we could leave everything just the way it sits right now. Because I
Yeah.
think that wolffish would love that little environment. But I'm not 100% sure the wolffish is, if he behaves himself in this tank out here, I'll let him stay out here. I'd love for him to be in a bigger tank. But we got, if I were to say, I don't think it's going to work out because I see the whole pecking order now and the tanks all out of sync. Everybody's getting at each other again. So that means he's established some portion of that tank as his own now.
Okay, so ABC Aquatic Biotope Creations is going to be giving away when they hit 500, and they're 39 away right now. The giveaway will be 50 to Jonah's Aquarium, who sells native fish, 50 to Co-op, and a group of 5 of my rainbow shiners I'm breeding. Wow,
Ooh,
that's
nice.
really cool. Rainbow shiners are becoming so sought after right now. That's such a cool
Well,
fish.
what's nice about them, I mean, you can keep them in a cool water tank, so there's no heater needed. It's a spectacular, gorgeous fish.
Yeah.
I want some cold water. I mean, I want a native tank
Well,
down
I
the
think we
road.
need you to move out. And there might be room for a fish tank where you sleep. I'm just kidding, Kenny. Where did he go? I was just kidding.
Well, I was just all I was going to see is if I disappeared from the screen, how long it would actually take you to notice that I was gone.
Well, here's the problem. I have my screen squished so that there's chats over the top of what people see. So I'm not even seeing what everybody else is seeing. I'm only seeing the chat. And I had to click my thing over because I was like, he's gone. And I clicked my thing over and you weren't on there.
What's going on, Madro? Good to see you, buddy. He was on Kaler's today, I guess.
I'm so sorry. That was so rude of me to say you've been joking. I don't want you to ever leave.
Hey, I already been told I can go live on the Peplin and Roxanne
You don't know
compound.
what you're opening up yourself up for. You'll send him back in no time. Uh, yeah. It's going to be really interesting to see how he does after this surgery next week.
It's going to hurt. I already know it's going to, but I know that I'm thankful that they got me in as quickly as they did because I know that I'm only going to be in the chicken wing thing for what, 8 weeks? They said at maximum. So I get the chicken wing thing off. I can fly comfortably.
The chicken wing thing.
I'll be my normal self, hopefully for Fishtoberfest. So it's gonna be cool to get this behind me.
Kelly Foreman says, coming in late, but coming in hot.
You're always hot. You always be coming in hot. How you doing, Kelly? Good to see you.
That's too funny.
That girl cracks me up almost as much as you, Danny. She's funny. Too cooly for schooly. What's going on?
See, Petwood's encouraging you. If she boots him, I have a chance of getting Kenny to Wisconsin. And Byron Bowman said, guess it just becomes the Danny Aquatics show.
It'd just be, Danny Aquatics.
Danny Aquatics. Oh, I think you all forget about Benny. We had tryouts for Kenny's replacement when he left me for the Grand Tour last year.
Danielle, the Grand Tour was 2 years ago already.
Oh, that was 2 years ago. Oh my God. How can that be? How can that even be? You guys, can you believe it's been 2 years?
And bless her heart, guys. Are you ready for this? She goes, you're going to be off work for 6 to 8 weeks anyway. It'd probably be a good time to, go see your parents and all that. Knowing that if I do that, I'm going to do another Fish Fam tour. Yeah, I could see me driving down the road.
It makes me think, though, of my Aptera. If I had my Aptera, he could do it 100% fuel-free. So the next time, so he's planning when I get my Aptera, he thinks that he's going to take my Aptera and take it on a Fish Fam tour across the United States again. And it'll be 100% fuel-free.
And Kelly Foreman just joined as a member. Thank you so much, Kelly. We appreciate you.
And Peplin just said, and don't forget the Hot Mess Express on Friday. Foxy's Fishies, Thursdays at 6 Central.
Y'all definitely want to show Miss Roxanne some love on Thursdays at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, too fun.
ABC, that actually is one of the trips I plan to make one of these years. If I do it again, I regret that I didn't go up when I went across the northern route, go all the way up to Maine. I could have hit Hat Trick Farms there and worked my whole way down the East Coast.
You could have worked your way up into Canada and visited.
No, I couldn't. The border was closed at that time.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because believe me, I would have been up there seeing Biggs at the farm.
Yeah. So that would have been fun. Yeah.
I know, Kelly, the stuff that comes out of those canisters even if it's been a month, I promise you it's going to be dirty. But I think I've went one time like 3 months, 3 to 4 months. I know guys that don't clean their canisters years.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't do it that long because, I mean, I see what comes out after worst case 90 days. It's pretty bad.
Well, unless you have like the pre-filters on them. If you have the pre-filters, it doesn't get too shabby. Not too shabby.
George, I promise you, if I come to Cali, I'm definitely coming to you this time.
Kelly Foreman says, I cleaned out my canisters today. I'm embarrassed how long it's been. It's like, there are people, we know people that just don't.
Yeah, like I said, I've got one friend and he goes, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I love the FX6. I don't have to do them, but yearly clean. I'm like, what? Dude, no, you don't go a year. I'm surprised he had any flow. I mean, if I don't see flow, I clean it. I don't like it. I got to have flow, especially with cichlids, man. You got to get that poo going into the poo chute, and that's it. Get it out of the tank. And flow is a good way to make sure that you got stuff getting kicked from underneath rocks and all that. Matter of fact, all my cichlid tanks, I want to add 2 fans to each one too. But
Byron says, I just did a canister clean after 8 months. Green
face.
Yeah.
That's when you can take your finger and you got like pasty gunk at the bottom.
Aquaria Life. What about me, Danny and Kenny E?
Hey, Aquaria Life, what's going on? Good to see you.
And Paul McCarthy does what you do, Ken. I normally go 3 months.
I 3 months is what I say worst case. I mean, primo world, like every third water change, I'd like to do it. But the reality is when you're doing as many tanks as we're doing, sometimes it's just not in the equation to have time to actually. Now canister filters, every time I do a water change, they get it, or every other time, which canister filters are not canister. I'm sorry, hang on the backs. I will not let those go. Those are like baby saying, "Oh, might be time." When you have like the turd sludge waterfall going over the edge of the filter cartridge. That's when you know it's time.
But I did just do the little garamis in the other tank, and I can't believe how dirty their little filter gets. It's just crazy. And there's really not a bunch of things going into that tank except bloodworms. So
Which tank?
the gourami tank.
Yeah, they're little piglets too.
But there's nothing going in there really. Just a little weird.
I'm checking something out because when I checked before the stream,
What? Hi, Kim and Mom Shidana.
how you doing, Kim? Good to see you. Mr. Ian, I don't see a stream set up for you this evening. Are you not going? I think he
Byron
started.
Coleman.
I think he started work tonight. Is what's going on.
He is at work right now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So maybe he's going to go later in the night when he gets off work now. I don't know. So Ian may not be going directly after us tonight. I'm not sure if somebody else filled in the spot. So we can go a minute or two over if we want tonight. Looks like Danny.
Okay. Ooh,
Although
Atkins Nature Aquarium says I took a shot of baby brine shrimp once. Don't mix.
you're gonna make me puke. Man.
Oh my gosh!
Yucky. Oof. Could you imagine? Oh.
What are you saying?
Well, I was turning this because I'm tired of being so far behind because of this here StreamYard. So I like it better when I have a YouTube version up too, so I can see stuff instantaneously.
So Ian just said he is not able to go tonight. And
I know it's because of work, Ian. Yeah. We all know it's because of work. Money comes before pleasure, buddy. Turd sludge is what I see. Oh yeah. See, the other reason. Oh, he's out again, Danny. I liked it. He. I might have to feed that particular tank.
You might have to just turn around and switch over to your phone and walk over to that tank so that you can show off your new wolf fish.
All right, fine, I'll do that.
And you never showed the bucket either.
All right. Well, I'm syncing up for that. But I got to be here to do this, so I sent it to our Gmail.
Yeah, I can't imagine accidentally drinking baby brine shrimp.
Did you delete my link already?
What link?
Did I put in our... There it is.
Oh, I don't delete anything.
I was going to say.
I save it there for posterity. You're the pack rat.
And it don't even matter if they hear me or not, really. Camera, we'll go reverse. Hopefully he doesn't go blasting out.
Hopefully. Now that you got everybody waiting to see him.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Take off your headset so you don't yank yourself silly. Just a suggestion. There we go.
I'm going slow so he doesn't freak. He's looking at me. He wants food, is what he wants. Dean must have just spoiled this dude. Oh, look. There is my new wolffish.
See, but he's so much smaller than everything in the tank that he can't eat anything that's bigger than he is.
He is looking for food, Danielle.
Well, then I would throw some pellets in there. Why not?
There's our Ultim's looking pretty tonight.
The tank's not looking so pretty, but the Ultims are. Sorry, need to clean the tank.
But I promised you I'd show them. Where did you put Mr. Dean's bucket?
Oh, yeah.
Look, it's not out there now. There it is.
It is too. It's off to the left.
So she puts this on here. Here's what Dean does. He puts this note on here. This is a predator. It will eat small fish and possibly go after larger fish if it is not being kept well fed. But I mean, this bucket, have you guys ever seen a fish bucket this clean and tidy in your life? I mean, and then here's the lid to it. I mean, it's just perfect lid.
It's got the little
Danny
hole
was making fun of Dean a little bit because she knows what a perfectionist he is. This one hole got drilled out a little too much, and she was like, I bet you he was mad about that. So,
yes.
anyway, I'm out of here.
Oops, where'd he go?
So I think that's what I will do is feed this here wolffish. Maybe I'll throw some chunks of shrimp in there tonight. See if that gets the little carnivorous jerk.
They love the adore the angels.
Yeah, we love those guys. They're fun fish.
Patrick Hardy says, "Put your finger in that aquarium."
No. Dean was. I got to talk to Dean about him. I asked him, what does he got him eating? He says everything. So I'm literally he's eating, any of the pellets or any of that, or he says he really likes bloodworms. So I'm going to make sure tonight to put some of those in there with it.
Not too many because of the other cichlids that are in there.
There's nothing that's going to get bloat.
Okay.
South Americans don't get bloat off of bloodworms if you're doing it moderate. Huh?
So Kevin Rosenberg says, "Cool wolffish, Kenny."
Thank you. That's one of my bucket list ones. I was pretty stoked when I saw him.
Yep.
Well, I even though I made it to Seattle in like 2.5 hours or something like that, I still made it like 5 minutes before the auction started. So I didn't really get a chance to go and do a breeze through. So everything was a surprise as it was coming up to there. So when they said wolffish, I think my hand was already up.
Peplin Creek says most aggressive fish he's ever owned.
George RB3, what's going on, man?
That's funny. Hang on.
It's not the same kind of wolffish, Lisa. I know what kind of wolffish they're catching offshore there. Those are a little different monster. Shiva, what are you doing? Thank you for that, Madrone. She's telling y'all, don't hit the like button, but what it really means, hit the like button. Anyway, guys, when Danny gets back, I think we're going to call the stream because we got to get dinner done and get these fish fed before that wolffish takes chunks out of my other fish. Anyway, Danny, I was thinking we should probably start to wrap her up so we can get dinner done and all that good stuff.
All righty. Sounds good. Well, thank you all for coming. It's been a blast.
Thank you for that, Steph. We appreciate you. She says if you have any questions after your surgery, call. We appreciate that.
Yes, very much so. And everybody keep fingers crossed. So Ken's surgery will be May 2nd, which is not tomorrow, but 1 week from tomorrow.
Hey, Stephanie, you're fine. What's funny is I just saw you correct yourself. I already knew what you meant. I know you weren't talking about a survey because I know you're a nurse, so I wasn't gonna. I already figured what it was. We appreciate you guys. You guys have another good week. We want to thank each and every one of you for coming out. All my super chatters and members, you guys are amazing. All my lurkers and replay crew, we love you guys. And most of all, we appreciate our mods keeping us safe and dropping those links. You guys are amazing.
Yeah.
So as always, love your fish. And we'll look for you all Friday night. Danikin's new hour will be back. I'll be solo this week. And then next week, my 2 guests that I will announce on Friday will be with me. And don't forget, if you're in Tennessee, hit Aquaticon and show some support for Fish Room Fever this weekend. It's going to be an amazing event. Get out there and check it out. But as always, guys, love your fish. Danny and I are going to check out for now. Have a great night.
Thank you.